Hi, I'm Hank Sharp, Sharp Agency. Welcome to the Bakersfield Interest.
Good day, Bakersfield. I'm your host, Ron Losa, and welcome to this edition of the Masters of Bakersfield. When you think of a power lunch, what do you typically think of? Maybe the bistro, or maybe, Eureka's. But when you think power lunch and healthy, what do you think? The who's who of Bakersfield obviously think of the Garden Spot. And that's where we are today. So why don't you come with me and we'll go check out the Garden Spot. Chrissy!
Ron, how are you? Good to see you.
Oh, it's been a while.
Oh my goodness, yeah. How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Well, since you're here, why don't you let me walk you through and show you the Garden Spot?
I've been dying for that.
Oh,
Let's
wonderful.
So Chrissy, tell me a little bit about the bar.
Well, here at the Garden Spot, we have all fresh produce. It's delivered every day. We chop it fresh in the morning. We have all kinds of signature salads that we make, including marinated vegetables, mushroom artichoke salad, red potato salad, which we use red potatoes for, and we make that every day. People love it.
And fresh every day.
Fresh every day. We
Wow.
have fresh dressings. We have a fruit and dessert bar that's included with your meal.
Even the dressings are fresh?
Even the dressings. We make our dressings. Thousand Island blue cheese. It's all from scratch.
That's impressive.
Very good, very good. We have a soup bar, which we have 6 choices of soup, which are also made every day. Basque
Fresh
theme,
daily.
yes, fresh.
6 choices
Six
of soups.
choices, including a chilled soup. We have a chilled berry soup that we were going to not serve in the wintertime, but everybody said it tastes so good, please leave it out. So we now have chilled berry soup all year round.
Good to know.
Yeah, it's very good. We have a fresh hot bakery with fresh muffins. We've got baked potatoes, yams. A lot of people love the yams. We offer honey butter that we make in our kitchen to go with that. We have a pasta bar with meat sauce and Alfredo. Everything, of course, made in the kitchen.
And the pasta itself is fresh.
The pasta itself is, well,
handmade.
not quite handmade, but we cook it ourselves.
There you go. That's fresh enough.
So, but everything is all you can eat. We have a Sunday brunch, and our Sunday brunch is incredible. You can't beat the price, and we have a tri-tip carving station, an omelet bar, we have waffles, bacon, sausage, and then of course it still includes the great salad bar and fruit bar. And so you just can't beat the value. Yeah, and very good, very good.
And you mentioned something about bands that come every
Friday and Saturday night we have live music, live jazz. We have Richie Perez on Friday night and Gary Huggins on Saturday night. We offer dinner buffets every night after 5. And on our Friday nights we offer a seafood mahi-mahi bar. And oh, it's wonderful. And on Saturday nights a spectacular champagne chicken.
I'll have to try that one.
Definitely, definitely.
My mouth is watering.
Well, hey, let's come on in and do it together. We'll eat together.
There we go. I'll take you up on that.
That sounds good. So, Ron, how would you like me to show you how to make one of the dishes in the kitchen?
What are we going to make?
Well, we have a wonderful marinated basil tomato that I make every day, and I have to make it fresh every day because they're all gone by the end of the day. Everybody eats them up.
Well, let's make some so I can get some.
Well, let's do it.
Okay, let's head over.
So anyway, Ron, we start out on these marinated tomatoes with some nice fresh red tomatoes. And you want to slice them up and not too thin, but kind of thick because they're going to absorb the vinegar and the marinade that you're putting on them.
So the thicker they are, they will actually absorb better?
Yeah, I think so. And if you make them too thin, they're just going to kind of fall apart when you serve them.
Okay.
So you want to make them a little thick so that the tomato skin can kind of hold them together.
That's a good tip.
All right, nice, fresh, juicy tomatoes. And then you're going to make your marinade once your tomatoes are ready and in the bowl. Take a little bowl for your marinade. And I've already measured out what we need here. But this is red wine vinegar, and this is about 1.5 cups of red wine vinegar. And you're just going to start by putting that in your bowl.
Okay.
And then after you put your red wine vinegar in the bowl, you're going to take some olive oil, and this is about 1/2 cup of olive oil. And you almost always add oil to a marinade. It holds it together. And then after you take your oil, we're going to take some salt, and that's just regular salt. Some people prefer kosher salt. If you use kosher salt, it might take a little more salt than the table salt.
Why is that?
The kosher salt is not quite as strong as the table salt. It doesn't have as much of a bite to it. So, but some people do prefer the kosher salt. Then you're going to take a little black pepper, and it's up to you whether you like coarse or fine. And I'm just going to sprinkle about 2 teaspoons over that, just so you get a little pepper on your tomato.
Okay.
And then that's all set and ready to go. What we need now is some basil.
Fresh basil.
Nice fresh basil leaves. You're going to take those. I just kind of bunch them up. Nobody wants to get a great big leaf in their mouth, so we just cut them up, cut them down a little bit.
Or on their teeth.
Yeah, so we cut them down slightly, and you can be very, very liberal with your basil. You don't have to hold back at all. The more basil, the better. It just gives it a really good flavor.
And
Doesn't that look great? Does that smell wonderful?
Oh yeah. Nothing like the fresh cut slice.
It's so much better. And you know, the dry basil will not, if you get the dried basil, the spice, it will not taste at all the same. You have to use the fresh basil. Okay. And here at the Garden Spot, we make everything fresh every day. So we have some nice fresh minced garlic here. Okay. We're going to put about 2 tablespoons of garlic into this mixture. Doesn't that smell good?
Yes. Garlic makes everything, just ties everything together.
Garlic and basil is the best combination that I know. You're going to whisk everything around. Get it good and blended. You want to get your salt up off the bottom of the bowl. And make sure your oil is blended in with the vinegar.
How long have you been making this?
I have been making this for over 15 years.
Oh.
We're going to just pour it right over the top of the tomatoes.
Okay.
Isn't that pretty?
That is very pretty.
I love it. Once you've got all of the ingredients together in your bowl, you're just going to mix them together. If you're at home serving this to friends or family, you might want to get one of your pretty platters or a nice bowl out and blend it together and put it out on a bowl. We're just going to mix them, blend them all together. You want to make sure that the basil and the garlic covers all of your tomatoes. Look at that.
Wow.
Really nice red tomatoes today, too.
Now, does it have to sit a certain amount of time, or
it doesn't really have to sit at all, because after you put it into your bowl, which we're going to use a bowl right here, and after you put them in your bowl, then you might want to reach into your marinade and pull out a little garlic and basil, put it over the top, and then you can always pour a little more marinade over them.
Okay.
And then just clean up the sides of your dish, and you're ready to serve.
That's it. That was simple.
That's it. You think you can do that?
I think I can do that.
I think you can too.
I think so. Well, I'm going to dig in.
Of course.
Let's try. Cheers. That is good.
Mm-hmm.
Quick, easy, and healthy. Oh, that's really good.
Thank you.
You can come over to my house and make this for me anytime.
Anytime.
I'm Ron Losa with the Bakersfield Interest with my good friend Chrissy at the Garden Spot. Thanks for joining us, and you all have a great day.